the association told us we would be using Game Sheet instead of the paper game sheets. So being a first-time manager of a child's recreational hockey team, they give us some training and our own iPads, and we got started. It was really easy to register, and after using the Game Sheet program on the iPad for a number of games, we then went to an away hockey tournament, and we had to, of course, go back to the paper methods. Filling out all the names and all the numbers and all the different information on the Game Sheet, takes longer, one, and two, it's just in terms of having it all at your fingertips and ready to input, including stats from the games before, things like that. After you've completed the Game Sheet, you just have to, a few taps and from the referees, the timekeeper, and the managers on the team, on both teams, and then you basically send it off and it's ready to go. With a couple of taps, again, it just uploads automatically onto the website. Even game to game, you can change your rosters, you can change some of the kids that are sitting out, or hopefully not, but sometimes suspended. You can change all those with just a few taps, and especially with both teams, it just is a real ease of communication between the two teams' managers. It's just handing off the iPad and then over to the timekeeper and the refs, and they lock the game, and you're ready to upload it, rather than ripping off copies and handing them back out and then having to send a copy off and mail it. I know that, like anything, it just makes the information more readily available, but what I like about Game Sheet is it makes it more shareable. That's a big thing. So from a communication standpoint, the paper version of the sheets would always end up being with the team manager, and then of course with the office of the association. This way, you can provide access on the device for various members of the team staff to use in whichever way, whether it's the trainer of the team or the head coach or the manager, to see in terms of absences, or to see in terms of which players played in what particular games and versus what teams. It helps the whole staff, especially the coaching staff. So it saves some time at the rink when you're busy getting your team ready for the game and everyone's getting, suited up and out on the ice. You don't have to spend a lot of time filling out, cumbersome paper game sheets. Penmanship can come in for sure, especially when you're writing numbers very quickly, whether it be tracking the clock or whether it be actual jersey numbers. So I think that that's a good thing, is with it all being input in terms of using it in a format that we're familiar with. That all the information is clear and concise, and it's all there in a very digitized format. There's no room for interpretation. The information is what it is. But I also think there's just something to be said for finishing a game and literally locking the game and right away uploading the content. So if there's a dispute with a game, it can be done in a very timely way. Not that it is a regular practice, but again, it just allows for individuals to be able to get the information they need right away.